How did a man of humble beginnings rise to become one of the most powerful figures in history? This is the enigma of Napoleon Bonaparte. Born in 1769 on the island of Corsica, Napoleon was far from the glittering courts of power. His parents were minor Corsican nobility, and the young Bonaparte spent his early years in an environment more rugged than regal. Recognizing his potential, his family sent him to mainland France for education. Here, he immersed himself in the study of military strategy at prestigious military schools. His aptitude was clear, and it wasn't long before he received his first military posting. Meanwhile, France was on the brink of a monumental event. The French Revolution, a period of radical political and societal change, was about to erupt, and this tumultuous era would provide the perfect backdrop for the rise of a young, ambitious military officer. This was just the start of an extraordinary journey for the young Napoleon. In the turmoil of the revolution, how did Napoleon rise from obscurity to power? It all began with his successful campaign in Italy. Napoleon, with his strategic brilliance and unrivaled leadership, led his army to victory after victory, earning him recognition and respect. However, it wasn't always smooth sailing. His subsequent invasion of Egypt was less successful. Despite this setback, Napoleon's charisma and relentless ambition carried him forward. Returning to France, he found a country in disarray and ripe for change. Seizing the moment, Napoleon staged a coup in 1799, overthrowing the existing government and establishing himself as the first consul of France. With this audacious move, he successfully catapulted himself from an acclaimed general to a political leader. His rapid rise to power was a testament to his military genius, political savvy, and the sheer force of his personality. In just a few short years, Napoleon had become the most powerful man in France. Opening. What made Napoleon a great leader, and how did he shape his empire? Napoleon Bonaparte was not just a military genius, but also a transformative leader. His rule brought about lasting changes to France, and his influence extended far beyond its borders. One of his most significant reforms was the introduction of the Napoleonic Code. This legal framework was not only revolutionary for its time, but it also laid the foundation for modern civil law systems across the globe. It guaranteed civil liberties like the right to work in any chosen profession and the protection of private property. Napoleon also revolutionized the French economy. He modernized financial systems, established the Bank of France, and introduced efficient tax collection methods. These reforms stabilized the French economy and promoted growth and prosperity. In 1804, Napoleon crowned himself Emperor of the French in a lavish ceremony at the Notre Dame Cathedral. His reign was marked by successful military campaigns that expanded his empire across much of Europe. He was a master strategist, often outmaneuvering his opponents with his innovative tactics. However, the life of this great leader wasn't just about triumphs. His ambitious expansionist policies led to the downfall of his empire. The loss in the Battle of Waterloo was a devastating defeat that ended his rule. Closing. Napoleon's reign was marked by great victories but also by devastating defeats. What led to Napoleon's downfall, and how do we remember him today? Napoleon's ambition led him to stage a disastrous invasion of Russia in 1812. The unforgiving Russian winter and scorched earth tactics of the retreating Russian army led to the decimation of Napoleon's Grande Armée. This marked the beginning of the end for Napoleon's reign. His power waning, Napoleon was forced to abdicate the throne in 1814 and was exiled to the Mediterranean island of Elba. But Napoleon, ever the strategist, managed to escape and return to power in a period known as the 100 Days. However, his comeback was short-lived. In 1815, he met his final defeat at the Battle of Waterloo. With his defeat, the curtain fell on Napoleon's reign. He was exiled again, this time to St. Helena, a remote island in the South Atlantic. It was here, far from the power and glory he once held, that Napoleon died in 1821. Napoleon's life was marked by dramatic highs and lows, from a revolutionary general to an emperor, from a prisoner to a comeback king, and finally, from a defeated ruler to an exile. His life was a roller coaster of triumphs and tragedies. But despite his fall, Napoleon's impact on history is undeniable. His code of laws, the Napoleonic Code, still forms the basis of civil law in many countries around the world. Napoleon's life was a roller coaster of triumphs and tragedies, but his impact on history is undeniable. So, was Napoleon Bonaparte truly great? Napoleon Bonaparte, a name etched in the annals of history, was a man of prodigious military talent and administrative acumen. His tactical brilliance on the battlefield led to a series of victories that established France as a dominant power in Europe. Napoleon's genius extended beyond warfare, as he introduced sweeping administrative reforms that have had long-lasting effects. His Napoleonic Code, a codified system of civil law, has shaped the legal systems of multiple nations. But perhaps his greatest legacy lies in the transformation of Europe. He played a pivotal role in the spread of nationalism and liberalism, ideas that continue to shape our world even today. Napoleon's life was a testament to ambition, determination, and an unwavering belief in one's abilities. His journey from Corsica to the throne of France is a story of resilience and relentless pursuit of greatness. For more such insights into the lives of the great and how you can apply them to your life, subscribe